Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Europa Universalis 4. That speaking blunder is kind of an epitome of the blunders I've been making lately in this Ca-stille game of Europa Universalis 4. This is not the Banana Dongs game, never fear. We're going to be alternating back and forth regularly between the two, but we're going to do a few episodes as Ca-stille now, just to keep things moving here. So on the last episode, I fought an ill-advised war, and now I find myself in an interesting situation where I have a lot of loans. In fact, I think I'm close to becoming financially independent again. How many loans do I have? I'm just trying to see. Repay loan. I currently have 3 loans. Each one is 140-ish. And we'll repay those over the course of this episode, hopefully, and then we'll be okay. So, we do have some decisions we can make right off the bat here. Our objective right now is to continue the Reconquista, which is something that maybe I don't necessarily want to do, but I do want to pass the Act of Uniformity, which gives us missionary strength plus 1%, just to get it off the screen, basically. I don't want to pass the Suffragan Bishop Act, because it lowers our national tax modifier, which I can't afford right now. I also, while we're kind of here, I can, maybe I shouldn't lower I was going to lower our army maintenance slider, just to make it more possible for my money to be a little bit faster coming in. But considering I am still using some fighting forces to keep Africa and South America, well, South America at least, in line here, I am not going to do that for now. Now, in case you're confused about what we're doing right now, we are colonizing Puerto Rico. We're also colonizing a little bit more of South America in Tucajulandia. I hope that's even close to the correct pronunciation, and Ilias. And, you know, we'll probably continue to spread out like this. We'll use 1 or 2 colonists to start taking the Caribbean, because apparently this is a very specific, or a very significant zone for trade if you're playing as Castile, which will soon become Spain if everything goes according to plan. And we'll also, you know, continue spreading out across the southeastern coast of, I guess what is technically Brazil, but South America right now, and across the northern coast as well, because we want to take as much of this coast as possible to make us kind of a strong power in the region. So I did cheat a little bit, and I looked at the overall map, because you can do that when you're loading into the game. I know that Portugal currently is fighting a war. If I look at their relations here, you can see they're fighting a war with the Shawnee, which is a Native American tribe, up somewhere in here, if this is indeed where, you know, roughly the American South is. Anyway, first thing we've got to do, modifier stability, hopefully, as well as start paying back these loans. So we're probably going to be playing a little bit of Speed 5 just to get to that point. How are we ranking right now? 9th in military, 9th in administration. We should be doing better, in all honesty. We also have some superior unit types that we can roll with, so we might as well do that. Replace our men-at-arms with Cordata infantry, and our Latin knights with, yeah, we definitely have superior unit types we should get in here. And we are approaching 1 year of fairly okay Europa Universalis 4 progress, I would say. What have we, or sorry, 100 years. What have we accomplished? We pushed Aragon out of the Iberian Peninsula, and we are now approaching the ability to create Spain. We started colonizing Africa and the New World, and that's good news. Everything else is okay. We've created a good relationship with Portugal, and apart from that, we're all good to go, I guess. Do I have my maintenance slider cranked down already? Is that what's... it is lower. Okay. This is fine. So we're going to play a little bit on Speed 4. England has canceled the right to military access. We have diplomats doing nothing. Maybe, as all, we should improve our relationship with Portugal, because we want them to be an important part of our strategy here. And they have a rivalry with us, so we can improve our relations with France as well. And we'll see if we have to send our missionaries anywhere to get religious unity. How much does it cost? I'm just trying to... Doesn't it cost, like, diplomatic power? We should convert this just to lower our religion. Sorry, lower our revolt risk. That's what I meant. And, you know, should we convert from Protestantism? I don't know. What's the revolt risk in Valencia? We should. Why not? Alright, so we'll try to fight the Protestant Reformation, I guess. And in the meantime, we're just going to wait for some of these colonies to come to fruition. We are kind of sitting back and waiting for some of our colonies to work. Bohemia is now the Holy Roman Emperor. 3.22 tax income. We can build provincial improvements. That doesn't strike me as a great idea, though. What we really want to avoid is a situation where we're taking loans to pay our loans. And we unfortunately might find ourselves in that situation. Okay, trading in slaves is always good. There's been religious civil disorder in England, which is fine. And we accomplished a lot on the last episode, which I think is going to mean that we're probably going to play a little bit of hurry up and wait on this one, where we're just going to let some time go by, try to get the kingdom back into a stable place. Okay, we received reports that in Ilias, we're going to produce tobacco. That's really good. I actually don't know what tobacco gives us, but it should give us a nice... Oh man, this is awesome. So current price is 0.6 with supply at 2.8. Fantastic. Hopefully this becomes addictive and encourages people to smoke it, and our economy will improve as a result. Okay, Poland has declared war on Bohemia. That's going to be interesting. You know, I'm going to give this another century or so to see how the Holy Roman Empire shakes out here. But it's certainly looking like Hungary, which has basically annexed Austria, except for this one province here, is looking very strong, as are Bavaria and Hesse, and Brandenburg as well, and Bohemia, for sure, and maybe even Switzerland, which is much larger than you would normally see at this point in your average Europa Universalis 4 game. Ottomans still looking not so strong, unless they've been fighting the Timurids in here. Good, we're producing fish in this colony over here, which is not fantastic, but sure, that's something. We've already improved relations with France too much. Maybe we'll try to improve relations with England as well. They're neutral to us, so it's actually sometimes easier to improve our relations. Okay. The various and innovative ideas of the Renaissance are spreading through Italy. Already a number of wealthy families have decided to provide financial support for the promising artists. Are we to let history pass us by? Yes. We need the money, unfortunately. It wasn't a substantial cost in ducats. It was only like 36, but I can't afford it right now. So, loans are coming due. October 1518 from Bank 151. Bunch of savages, if you ask me. Yeah, okay, we have enough money. We might as well repay one loan here. And again, the whole point of this episode is going to be repaying our financial costs. Good. Cost of reducing war exhaustion has gone down. Hesse has declared war on Bohemia. It's possible Bohemia might not even exist soon. So we are trading in tobacco, which increases our spy defense, which I guess is good. The natives rose up in Puerto Rico. And I really want to crank our army slider up ever so slightly, but I just can't really afford to right now. We were reinforcing one troop every month. We lost literally a single troop in that revolt. Okay. Successful bureaucracy. An empire of this size needs a lot of bureaucrats. Perhaps offering a sign-up bonus will encourage their numbers to grow. Lose 187 ducats, gain power. Lose 10 administrative power. I'll take the 10 administrative power lost. Thank you very much. We have lost the effects of trading in tobacco. We've gained the effects of trading in tobacco. And again, we're just letting some money stack up here. You know what Kanye West said about Europa Universalis 4? Having ducats ain't everything, not having them is. So, Puerto Rico is now producing tobacco as well, which gives us a bonus with respect to our spy defense. A call to arms from Portugal. We've gained the Holy War Casus Belli against Algiers. Has there been a crusade called against Algiers? Let me see. Okay, so what is Portugal doing here? The nation of Portugal is requesting you come to their aid in their conflict. It's a war they started, and they're going to war with, oh my god, the Mamluks, Algiers, Tripoli, Tunisia, Uzbek, and the Timurids. The Timurids are the ones that scare me. What is this war, Portugal? What are you fighting here? Current war. We can't see what it's for, but they've started it. I have to accept it to not lose the prestige and to make them pleased with me. But I also I can't really afford to go to war right now, so I'm going to decline it. Oh, I hate doing this. It's just because the Algiers is so close. And I really don't want to get on the bad side of the Mamluks. So I'm sorry. I will take the huge prestige hit there. What is the war for? That's what I want to know. Why are you fighting? We'll see. I don't know if it's a holy war or what. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to... Oh, God, the Reformation branches out. The Protestant Reformation is spreading like wildfire across Europe. I guess Brittany has been... exposed to it. Oh, we got a new king, and he's substantially worse than our old one. Administrative, low. Diplomacy, adequate. Military, pretty low. I don't like that. Your leader does make an enormous impact on your overall success in the game. So we're just, again, waiting for these colonies to come to fruition, and hopefully a loan offer. We can invest in new technology. Trade depot and dry dock. What are my ideas are military. Oh, they're economic. And that requires administrative power. Okay. I guess we will invest in new diplomatic technology then. Fine by me. Trade range increases a little bit. We can build a trade depot and a dry dock. I really need to do some research into how trade works. Okay, so we've gained a core province in Martinique. Let me find out where Martinique is. This is you start colonizing too much now. You don't even know. Martinique. You don't even know where the heck anything is anymore. Okay, Martinique is this one right here. Alright, so that's going to give us a lot of range here. We should be able to get to North America. Now, people have told me in the top comments for the last episode, don't colonize North America because the Chesapeake Bay trade node in northeastern United States can't be redirected towards Sevilla, which is our trade node in Italy. That's fine. Instead, we'll focus on maybe the Florida coast, which people said was still okay. And I, believe you me, I throw myself on the altar of superior information and knowledge here. Okay. We can lower our tax modifier by 15% for 20 years. That's a lot. But we'll gain 191 ducats in the process. That's a lot. We'll also get increased papal influence. Or we can decline, lose 1 stability, and lose 20 papal influence. We can't afford the stability. So as much as losing this tax modifier hurts, I kind of have to do this. Now, have I paid off all of my loans? Repay loans. We have 2 loans. We can repay both of them. And now, we can start working our way out of this pit. Now, how much would it cost to boost our stability? We should also make some cores. Oh, we can't because it'll cost... Oh, we already have a missionary work. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. Okay, let's go to our stability and expansion. We can boost it for 121 administrative power. Okay, so we're out of the fire with respect to our stability and our economy, which is nice. How much are we making per month? 7 ducats? That's pretty good, man. What is up with this yellow region? Our general has died. That's not necessarily terrible. Is that place called Balzac? No, it's Alsace. Who the heck? They're Catholic, Burgundian. I've never seen that region before in all of my time with Europa Universalis 4 or Crusader Kings. So, interesting. Good, our colony has grown enough to become self-sustaining. Now, the real question is, is there a conquistador leading these guys? There is not. So let's hire a conquistador. And we'll have these guys colonize a little bit more of the coast of South America. I could have them rise up and, or not rise up, but I could have them instead start colonizing in the Caribbean more, but I'm just going to have the troops that are already in Puerto Rico do that. I don't think I have much competition when it comes to colonization. Portugal doesn't seem like they're doing that well, so I should be okay. This is Porto Seguro. We can definitely colonize that, so why not? I would love to get more colonists. Maybe I should have gone for expansion ideas, because you can get more colonists out of that, too. We are about to have some more opportunities for colonies, though. And in terms of Africa, I don't know, you know, I could go down here and I can colonize, like, the Congo, where they have the slave trade and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm going to focus on potentially richer kind of areas here. No offense meant to Africa, of course. It must be the winter, because we have kind of dull colors up here, which is unfortunate. We have 6.69 ducats per month, which is awesome. We have new national decisions. No, still just the Suffragan Bishop Act. How close are we to forming the Spanish nation militarily? We just need administrative technology to be higher. And diplomatically, what do we need? Aragon cannot exist. This is bullshit, I have to say. So Aragon does exist, but they're like... Okay, well, first off, they're fighting a war right now, are they not? Defender is Aragon. Who are they fighting a war with? Hesse, Naples, the Mamluks, Algiers, Tripoli, Tunisia, Uzbek, and the Timurids. So it's possible that we might be able to form it diplomatically pretty quickly, because Aragon might just be wiped off the map by other people. Okay, we can afford some extra... 16.8 monthly is way too expensive, but... Global tariffs, sure, that's fine. I would love to hire a better administrative advisor, because I do find myself, unfortunately, in a position where I'm just not gaining enough administrative points. We're only getting 5 per month, which is not going to be good when it comes to actually... Whoa! England is totally unified. What previously used to be a divided Ireland. There is a Denmark kind of part up here. In the Highlands, I guess. Is that really only 1 province? No. That can't possibly be true. Is that... I mean, in Crusader Kings, too, there's like 20 provinces that go on here. I wonder if there's some kind of weird unification, or if that's actually the way it's supposed to be. In any case, that's cool. Great Britain might form kind of naturally soon. Denmark, obviously, a serious world power here. Currently fighting Hungary. Poland is getting torn up. Who are they fighting? Teutonic Order. Oh, they're losing the war against Crimea. The Golden Horde and the Ottomans. Wow. Okay, so Poland might get seriously nerfed here soon, but we'll see. In any case, we're mostly just trying to get some more technology. We have reached maximum relations with them. let's improve relations with the Ottomans. We have another diplomat coming home, and we'll have him improve relations with Denmark. Why not? They're obviously another major power. And then we'll let some more time go by. We could build some more buildings soon. Sunni zealots have risen up in Oran. That sounds like it would be in Africa. No. South America. No. Spain? No, it's... Wait. Oh, I forgot that we own this one crazy tiny province here in Oran. Do we have diplomatic... Ooh. We do have military access from Portugal, though, right? Are these the Mamluks? Those are Tunisia and Algiers. Okay. Yeah, we have military access with them. So what I can do is take these 3 cogs and just use these to kind of get my men across the... I thought that was -8 troops for a second. And get some troops across here. Obviously, we're going to have to split up our army something fierce, and I'm not super pleased about that. I don't know if I'm going to accidentally find myself as a part of the siege either. I hope Portugal doesn't get too angry about that. I should have superior technology to the guys revolting, so I assume that we won't need as many troops. It's also, you know, my home province, so I hope that that would be okay. An alliance offer from Portugal, which we will accept. Hopefully they don't declare any more ill-advised wars anytime soon. Let's have these men come over here. You know, all told, we didn't really deal with that many rebellions as a result of me being a total idiot and declaring war on a county that caused us to get -5 stability. So I'm totally cool with that. Please tell me that we win this and... Oh, Puerto Rico's made. Okay. A colonial company has decided to expand a colony into an adjacent province. We've got a lot of pop-ups here. So first things first, 2 colonists will arrive in Diamantina. So let's find that. We gained a lot of prestige from Puerto Rico becoming a colony as well. So let's find province. Diamantina? Or Diamantina? Where is that? Oh, cool. So you're just going to make that for me. We should probably send some troops over there. What's the tax income there? Well, we'll see. Good. Prestige is good. We got slaves. We lost the effects of sugar. We will split our units in half and send 3 of them up here just in case the natives are angry. There's been another revolt, a new cardinal. There's a lot of stuff going on in Europe in 1522, apparently. At least in our version of Europe. Okay. We are going to win this battle, it seems. Oh, there's been a rising up as well. And there was another rise up in Ca-stille. That's okay, though. Alright, so we've managed to get our troops out of there with a victory. Split in half, please, which is fantastic. And then we'll just quash this revolt in Spain as well. Again, we could expend military power in order to crush these rebellions before they start, but I'm not going to do that because I want to save military power and tech up a little bit, just to make sure that I'm keeping pace with the rest of Europe. And also my military, or my current general sucks the big one, so I want to make sure that we're taking our time to tech up, because I might not have that opportunity in the future. And we'll start building some more buildings as well. Is Aragon... Aragon is so close to not existing anymore. I almost just want to wipe them off the face of the earth myself. But I can't justify it because they're not a #1 priority. Well, it's so much easier for us to just form Spain by hitting the next tech level. Clergy condemns a philosopher as a heretic. A prominent natural philosopher is forwarding new claims that contradict religious truths. The clergy demands that he be stopped and turned over for punishment. Either way, this will cause great turmoil. So we're going to lose stability either way. We can get missionary strength -1, but technology costs -5%, or missionary... Okay, we're going to support the philosopher. And we'll lose stability, which sucks, but we'll also get lower administrative tech cost, which is what we need right now. 5% is not really that much, but it might save us, you know, a few months when it comes to making new technology. So we're going to try to send our troops in such a way that we don't have to deal with... oh, well, we should get this 1 extra unit here. In such a way that we don't do a river crossing, but I don't know that it's going to be possible. You don't want to get that minus penalty for river crossing, because... it's basically just throwing troops down the toilet. So if we go through Aragon first, and then we come back down through Valencia, we should be okay. And, I mean, we have superior numbers anyway, so we should beat them. But I'm hoping that we just completely crush them here. Ooh, I still have the penalty for... oh, for terrain. I don't know what causes that, actually. We might actually lose this. It's going to be very close. I'm zooming in. I think I have a slight advantage. We did end up winning, which is good. One thing I want to check on is constantly I need to check on these, like... I almost want to pass this decision. I'm going to pass this decision just to get the missions screen to pop off the top. Because once it does, then I'll know when there's a new mission or a new decision available to us. So we're going to send our troops down to Murcia, and the reason we want to do that is because, again, we won't get the river crossing penalty. The rule for Europa Universalis 4, as told to me by Roomba07, obviously, prolific Paradox player. You can find him at Roomba07 on YouTube, so youtube.com/Roomba07. He's doing a ton of EU4 series right now, and he's way better than me, so consider checking it out. Is that if you cross a river with your arrow, like your movement arrow, then you're going to get the river crossing penalty. But he says it's not totally an exact science, at least to the best of his knowledge. You know what we need to do here? Because I'm a big idiot. We can finally crank up... Ooh. We can sort of crank up our army maintenance slider, which is making it take forever for our units to get back up to the morale where I would like them to be. You know what? Cogs, you can get back here. I should really focus on making a stronger navy. My navy is not where I would like it to be. Puerto Rico self-sustaining. I totally should have looked at this earlier because now we can colonize a little bit further in. We're definitely going to core Puerto Rico as well. And can we then put our men onto these ships, which again should probably be like protecting trade nodes or something, but who knows. We'll put our men on the ships and see if we can land them over here. I'm not sure if we're at the edge of our... No, we're not. Okay, so please do not die to Terra Incognita here. Ships, I need you to come this way. Excuse me? No, I don't want the men. The men, you stay here. It's the boat I'm after. Alright, 1 second. I'm concerned. Maybe we would go into the Eastern Caribbean. Then I can make something happen. Maybe it's because the men weren't on the ship yet. We should try to circumnavigate the globe as well so that we get a little bit more vision about what's going on. So before I go to that battle, I am going to try to start forming a new colony here. These guys made it here A-okay. Can we, ship? I hate you. I must admit. Do we have a... On these, units right here, we have a conquistador, right? Yeah. Well, I guess maybe we just want to transport our men to this land right here. I don't know if maybe, like, for some reason it's inaccessible to us. This is super close. It's close enough that I kind of don't want to... Oh, you can just walk your men... I'm so confused about why my boat refuses to go into Terra. Oh, because there's no admiral. I'm a big dummy. But if we take him... Okay, ignore everything that I have previously said. You get here, you come on here, and we will have our battle. I don't know why I didn't check if there was an admiral there. People are screaming, I'm sure. Anyway, we have the morale necessary to probably take this revolt out. And I would say it's been a pretty good episode for kind of improving the... Oh, man. Don't lose this. You're supposed to be stronger than this. Okay, we won, which is good. But could be better as well. I can't believe I haven't crushed this revolution yet. It's been going on for like 3 years. It's been a good episode for kind of improving our stability, even though it is still at -1. That being said, it certainly could be worse right now. So we're just going to let our morale on that other force kind of come up a little bit. And we're going to hire a new admiral, which is going to cost us some military power. Sorry, not an admiral, an explorer. That would have been terrible as well. So we'll take our explorer out here, and then we will put our men on it, and we'll look to take some more stuff in the Caribbean. If I could take Florida and hold it, I would be thrilled. So we do have another new colony here, and we can maybe get Cayenne or Suriname next. Do we have another conquistador? We do. So this is where it just, yeah, that just hit self-sustaining. So we'll walk these dudes up here, and they'll be our next colony. Oh, there were natives there. Yes, okay. I thought that was the Portuguese coat of arms for a second. It was a little weirded out. This should be easy enough. Our colonists will arrive soon. And these guys, we're going to have you go up here next. And Florida should be real close. You know, I'm not the best with the maps, but I believe that we're getting pretty close to that here. And what do we have going on in Spain? Our men have made it back. Their morale continues to be higher than mine, entirely because I can't crank up that army morale. You know, now I can actually... We'll crank it up just for a minute here. Our economy's still not in a great place. We'll do this. Okay. So this should make our morale go up and hopefully give us enough to defeat them. But we'll see. Here comes our ship into this new kind of Terra Incognita here. Any second now. It's the Antilles Currents, and we're huge attrition risk that scares me. The ship still looks fairly strong. You can do this. I believe in you. Please hurry. I'm spending so much money on my military and not doing anything. They tell us of the Council of Geneva. His Holiness the Pope has tasked a commission of cardinals with addressing one of the challenges proposed by the Protestant movement. While the Catholic faith itself must not be compromised, His Holiness and most cardinals are willing to admit that some Protestant complaints are valid. Therefore, the Council advises many changes to the administration of the Church, a stop to absentee bishops and the worldly excesses of the clergy. In addition, several new monastic orders are to be founded to aid in the efforts of the Counter-Reformation. What is our new decision? Oh, that was weird. Embrace the Counter-Reformation. Missionaries +2. Missionary strength +2%. Yearly papal influence is better. We get higher technology cost and higher idea cost. Whatever, I'll take it. Improves our papal influence. Maybe we can get a single cardinal at some point. So far, it's not going so well for us. Okay, ship. This is your moment of... God damn it. Why is everything so far away? We're going to move even a little bit further. This is the Sea of Sargassos. We've got to be getting close here. I think we should take it back to Ca-stille here and just hopefully finish this fight before the siege actually succeeds, which is getting fairly close to potentially doing. We get a terrain penalty. Oh, it's a crossing penalty, so clearly I still don't know how to maneuver my army effectively. And our morale is substantially higher than theirs now, so we could just chase them down and finish the job here. Hopefully. There we go. So they're done. That's fantastic. Send our troops back to Granada, which has a huge supply limit. And then we'll focus on getting this last. We have an extra colonist doing nothing right now. So obviously I'm looking to form something. This is the coast of Carolina and Terra Incognita. Let's have our troops transport onto the land here, and we'll colonize whatever we find and hopefully not get attacked by Native Americans. These are natives. This is Shawnee. Yeah, we'll go for the southern tip of Florida here. How angry are the natives is a good question. We shall see when we come down here. Extremely aggressive, but not that fierce. So we might be able to fight them off here. We should probably reinforce a few men just to be sure. But there we go. In 256 days, we will have units that have stepped foot on the coast of real America. So fish will be produced. It was a real America. Apologies for those of you living in South America. I meant the real United States. We have gained the colonial conquest casus belli against Shawnee. They are heathen primitives. I don't want to fight you, Shawnee. We could be happy. Shawnee, we don't have to fight. Okay, we have 2 more missionaries. We're losing money, but not a lot. Let's send our missionaries out to get 100% religious unity. And what is my diplomat doing? One of them is up in Denmark. One of them is with the Ottomans. Ottomans like us. We don't need to form an alliance. They wouldn't accept it anyway. But I just want them to be reasonably pleased with me, and we'll have this guy that was with the Ottomans now go make the Shawnee think we're going to be cool, even though I am totally going to attack them once I want to spread out a little bit. Lose 1,000 population in a county, sorry, a colony, or lose 50 diplomatic power. We'll lose the 50 diplomatic power. Yeah, I hate to do it, but that's fine. That's only like a year of diplomatic power, no big deal. We're going to go up to speed 5, and when our diplomat returns, we will send him into Shawnee, who are currently fighting a war with the Cherokee, so they're busy right now. We'll just interface with them, and let some time pass. Ooh, they are expanding here. One of our vessels has been lost while traveling the hazardous coastal Carolinas. God, I was hoping to wait until he got back to port. Okay, we've lost all of our ships because I'm a fucking idiot. I was just waiting for the colonists to arrive so that I could have the ship come into port here. But I should have had it go back to Puerto Rico, obviously. But I'm a big dummy, so ignore me. Local nobles' power grows. We can outwit him at court, lose stability, or 23 noble regiments rise up in Toledo, or lose 10 prestige and the local tax modifier goes down, local manpower modifier goes down until, oh, for a year. Whatever, no big deal. I'll lose the prestige. A new cardinal has been elected. Our papal influence is so bad. Good! So we now have the southern tip of Florida, which is slowly becoming a Castilian colony. So I'm getting a nice little spread of the coastline here. That's going to do it for this episode. We continue to kind of abstain from war. We still are so far away from technology, aren't we? Or could we get one idea here? How close are we to get... Sorry, not idea. Could we get one level of technology? You need 400, we have 378 available. So we're not going to stop the episode yet, never mind. We're going to continue going here until we get 400 diplomatic power. Should we abandon the idea of naval supremacy or invest in the naval force? We will invest in the naval force because it causes a diplomatic technology decrease cost. Okay, so the ungrateful natives here have risen up. We should be able to crush them pretty easily over and over, which is cool. We'll invest in more diplomatic technology, which gives us new ships. Beautiful. What are our ideas based on again? They're administrative, so we're not even going to tech up here until we hit level 10, because I want to make sure that I'm being able to form Spain. One of our conquistadors is dead, and we can get another level of administrative technology here, which is great. And now that's going to do it. So we're one level away from being able to diplomatically form Spain. Aragon is still... no, they're not fighting a war. Sicilian nationalists might take that. Aragon might soon be just a single province. And we might be able to form the Spanish nation militarily. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I just want to find out where our conquistador was when he died. That would be here. So we'll recruit another conquistador. That guy's got some really good stats. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate any support you can show these episodes in the form of, likes or subscribing if you are interested in the series and keeping up with it. As always, thanks for your support on the series so far, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you next time.